moving towards a sustainable society requires risks, also requires a lot of costs. Now, in all of this, how can those vulnerable communities participate and how can they protect themselves?
Well, I think it probably depends on what we mean by an at-risk community. Certainly, it upsets me greatly on an almost daily basis that it is my country with a per capita carbon footprint 10 to 15 times the carbon footprint of your average Pakistani citizen, that we are therefore effectively the ones causing the problem. And yet I think it is the melting of the glaciers north of you that is causing your floods. I believe you've had some very bad ones in the last couple of decades. And so I think some of that preparation is very difficult. I mean, I think my people in this country have an obligation, all people in the West, in the high consuming countries, have an obligation to prepare on behalf of all of those who will suffer a great injustice if we don't mitigate our emissions, reduce our emissions, do everything we can. So then when you get onto cost, again, it depends on who bears the cost. Certainly in the work I do in Britain, the work is around how to minimize, how to level the cost between a householder having work done to the house or a building owner and the amount of money they'll save on their bills and their ability to participate in delivering renewable energy. I know we can make that cost level over time. I think it is a much greater problem, as your previous guest suggested, about how you prepare the global underprivileged for what may well be coming. I think the forecasts I've seen from the IPCC around the reduction in the glacial cover in the Himalayas means that not only will Pakistan and India suffer from much greater flood events, but